Welcome to Stoic in Your Life. Today we embark on a unique exploration, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. As the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This profound insight sets the stage for our journey today, as we delve into the enigmatic world of silence and its powerful role in Stoic philosophy. In this episode, we're not just discussing the act of refraining from speech. We're exploring the art of wielding silence as a strategic tool, a source of strength and a pathway to profound wisdom. Join me as we navigate through the 10 transformative traits of those who speak less, unveiling how silence can be a potent force in our lives. Silence, in the Stoic sense, is far more than just the absence of speech. It's a deliberate and meaningful expression of wisdom. Stoic thinkers like Seneca recognize the immense value and weight silence holds in our interactions and life choices. It acts as a mirror, reflecting the true depths of our character and intentions. By choosing silence, we allow ourselves a moment to pause, to think before reacting, and to let our inner wisdom guide our actions and words. This remarkable quality of silence reveals the true nature of individuals, distinguishing the wise from the rash. The wise understand the power of silence. In their quietude, they exude intelligence and discernment. They master the art of patience, waiting for the opportune moment to speak, fully aware that words uttered in haste often lead to regret. In their restraint, the wise demonstrate their profound understanding to the world. As we learn from Stoic philosophy, true intelligence and insight are not found in an abundance of words, but in the thoughtful and deliberate choice of when to speak and when to embrace the eloquence of silence. Number 1. Silence causes confusion for the opponent. In the realm of Stoic wisdom, silence isn't petty. It's a strategic move that can disarm opponents and lead to victory. It's the art of waiting for the perfect moment. Let's consider the teachings of Sun Tzu, the ancient military strategist and philosopher. His insights, particularly in his seminal work, The Art of War, reveal the critical role of silence in achieving victory. Sun Tzu's philosophy extended beyond mere military tactics. It encompassed a deep understanding of psychology and strategy. His advice was clear: conceal your intentions, creating a shroud of mystery and unpredictability. This strategic silence imposes psychological pressure on your adversary, leaving them in a state of confusion and speculation. As described by Sun Tzu, where your silence creates an aura of uncertainty, your adversaries, anticipating your moves, find themselves engulfed in a cloud of doubt. This tension, this strategic pause, shifts their focus from their plans to your potential actions. Sun Tzu's wisdom in using silence as a weapon demonstrates how, at times, our non-action and non-revelation can be more impactful than any action we take. This is not just about historical strategies. It's a lesson in applying Stoic principles to our daily lives. Silence, as a strategic tool, can be incredibly powerful. It's about creating an impression of confidence and wisdom, about mastering the art of patience and composure. As we navigate through the complexities of life, remember the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca: "He who does not know how to be silent will not know how to speak." In embracing silence, we find a unique strength, allowing us to outmaneuver life's challenges with wisdom and finesse. So, as we continue our journey in understanding the virtues of Stoicism, let's reflect on the strategic power of silence. It's a testament to the idea that sometimes the most profound victories are won, not with words, but with the artful mastery of silence. Number 2. Eliminate distractions. In the journey of life, especially for those in the age bracket of 30 to 65, the art of eliminating distractions becomes a vital skill. This age, often marked by numerous responsibilities and the clamor of the world, demands a strategic approach to silence. The noise of endless notifications and the chaos of the world often cloud our judgment. Yet, in the realm of silence, we find the space to think, strategize, and chart a path forward. This is not a new concept. History's greatest minds, from Stoic philosophers to innovative thinkers, have long understood the significance of silence and focus. They harnessed this power to make critical decisions and achieve incredible success. The quiet mind is indeed where innovation is born. By eliminating distractions, your mind is allowed to wander freely, making connections and finding solutions that might remain hidden amidst the noise. In the midst of chaos, the silent strategist remains calm, seeing the bigger picture, the grand chessboard of life, and making moves with intent and precision. In our modern world, overwhelmed with data and information, silence becomes a tool to separate the trivial from the vital. It's in these quiet moments that we can distinguish noise from the signal. The silent practitioner knows the power of being present, of being fully engaged in the task at hand. This deep focus is not just about concentration, it's about creating a wellspring of productivity and creativity. When you finally speak, your words carry weight. In silence, you've examined every angle, considered every option, and decided with clarity. Silence doesn't mean inaction, it's about thoughtful, purposeful action. It's the pause before the decisive move, the breath before the leap. In the quiet of nature, we find tranquility. We rediscover the power of simplicity and the wisdom of silence. Embrace the power of silence, eliminate distractions, and think strategically. It's in these moments that you truly become the master of your destiny. Number 3. Silence attracts attention. When yourself in a crowded room, conversations humming like a busy beehive. Suddenly, a moment of silence blankets the room, and all eyes instinctively turn towards the one who embodies this quietude. This is the allure of silence. It commands attention without uttering a single word. Consider a classroom scenario where a teacher's voice battles against the relentless chatter of students. The room is a whirlpool of distractions, making it a challenge to impart knowledge effectively. Yet when the teacher pauses, a hush falls, and the student's attention is recaptured. This fleeting silence is a powerful reminder. Even amidst chaos, there's an opportunity to refocus and re-engage. Silence, in its essence, is a testament to the profound wisdom of Stoicism. It's not merely the absence of sound. It's a presence, a charisma that radiates from within. The silent individual doesn't just listen. They perceive the unspoken, understanding emotions and subtleties beyond words. Their silence is not isolation, but a form of deep engagement, often making them the unspoken center of any gathering. Charisma isn't solely found in eloquent speeches or grand gestures. Often it lies in the quiet strength of presence. A charismatic leader inspires not just through words but through actions and the empowerment of others. When they speak, their words are deliberate and impactful, resonating with purpose. The power of silence extends beyond communication. It's found in a genuine smile, a thoughtful gesture, or a comforting touch, actions that speak directly to the soul. So, embrace the silent art of charisma. Your presence, your authenticity speaks louder than words ever could. Let your silent charisma be a guiding force, transforming not just your world, but also the lives of those around you. Remember, in the tranquility of your being lies the power to enchant and influence, a lesson that resonates deeply with the principles of Stoicism. Number 4. Silence builds strength. Many shy away from silence, fearing it as a symbol of loneliness or a void needing external validation. This fear often leads them down a path of incessant seeking for attention and approval, which, paradoxically, weakens their inner fortitude. Yet in the embrace of solitude, often found in the quietude of silence, lies a transformative gift. This gift is the ability to face our true selves, unmasked and unadorned by the facades we present to the world. In this introspective stillness, we unearth our inherent strength, realizing that our value is not tethered to the fluctuating opinions of others. Stoicism invites us to see solitude as a mirror, reflecting our authentic essence, and in doing so empowers us to stand firm, independent of the judgments or actions of those around us. Consider the analogy of a high school student preparing for a pivotal exam. This student, amidst the cacophony of peers who constantly discuss their study tactics and seek reassurance from others, chooses a different path. Influenced by Stoic teachings, the student finds solace in silence and solitude, viewing them as opportunities for self-reflection and genuine self-discovery. Rather than being swayed by the external noise of comparisons and validations, the student opts for moments of quiet introspection to evaluate their own knowledge and readiness. In these silent interludes, the student confronts their true capabilities, understanding that their worth is not contingent upon the perceptions or actions of their classmates. Embracing silence is a testament to their inner strength and self-assurance. The student remains focused and composed, even as the exam looms. Trusting in their preparation, they discover an inner reservoir of power, enabling them to excel, undistracted by the surrounding chatter and comparisons. This story exemplifies how Stoic philosophy equips us to harness the transformative power of silence, especially in critical moments of our lives. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." In the context of our story, it is the student's ability to be present in their solitude, free from the anxiety of external validation, that epitomizes this Stoic wisdom. By embracing silence, we too can find strength and happiness within ourselves, irrespective of external circumstances. Number 5. Freedom from pride or arrogance. In the grandeur of silence, one discovers the wisdom to cast aside the burdensome armor of pride and arrogance. True freedom is found not in proclaiming our superiority, but in acknowledging our shared human experience. Acts of kindness do not require fanfare, they are their own reward. The silent benefactor revels in the act of giving, and the humility to acknowledge one's errors is a mark of strength, not frailty. This is the road to authentic self-improvement. The journey of silent humility is strewn with challenges, yet it is a path that leads to understanding, empathy, and unity. Humility is a defining trait of those who measure their words with care. They shun the limelight, finding contentment in their genuine selves. Humility is not a sign of weakness. It is the fortitude to recognize one's role in the vast mosaic of life. It manifests in acts of kindness, the extending of a helping hand, and the compassion shown to those in dire need. It is the elegance of admitting one's mistakes, the sagacity to learn from them. Humility is the conduit that links us to others, transcending social hierarchies, ethnicities, and beliefs. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Embrace the silence that heralds humility, and liberate yourself from the shackles of pride and arrogance. In today's fast-paced world, where self-promotion and assertiveness are often prized, embracing humility can be a revolutionary act. It allows us to connect more deeply with others, fostering relationships built on mutual respect and understanding. As you navigate through life, remember that humility is not about diminishing yourself, but about recognizing the value in everyone. This perspective not only enriches your own life but also brings a sense of peace and fulfillment that no amount of external validation can offer. Number 6. Silence aids in negotiations. In the realm of Stoicism, there's a profound power in silence, particularly when it comes to negotiations. Picture this. You're in a salary negotiation, armed with research and a clear idea of what you deserve. The company makes an offer, but it's not what you expected. Here's where the strength of silence comes into play. Instead of jumping in with immediate objections, you choose a strategic pause. This isn't just about not speaking. It's about giving yourself a moment to process and respond with clarity. This silence does more than just help you gather your thoughts. It puts a subtle pressure on the other party, making them reconsider their offer. Imagine they're now pondering, did we offer too little? This moment of uncertainty can work in your favor, potentially leading them to improve their proposal. Now think of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, who was known for his measured speech and thoughtful silence. He believed that we should listen more and speak less, as true wisdom often lies in thoughtful consideration rather than hasty words. By embracing silence and negotiations, just like Zeno, you're not just waiting. You're actively engaging in a mental strategy. It's about controlling the pace and flow of the conversation, giving you an upper hand. So, to my fellow Stoics and listeners, here's the takeaway. In negotiations, silence is a tool. It's a moment of reflection, a strategy to shift the balance in your favor. Next time you find yourself in a negotiation, remember the power of a thoughtful pause. It could be the key to turning the tables and achieving the outcome you truly deserve. Number 7. Kind and considerate regard for others. In the realm of Stoicism, kindness emerges as a profound and simple act, a deliberate choice to extend a helping hand, not out of obligation, but from a genuine desire to uplift others. This is the pulsating heart of a compassionate society, a reflection of the Stoic principle of sympathia, the interconnectedness of all beings. Imagine the infectious laughter cascading through a circle of friends, the warmth radiating from a comforting embrace, or the attentive, non-judgmental ear of a true friend. This is kindness in its purest form. It's embodied in the selfless dedication of nurses and caregivers, who heal not just the body, but the spirit too. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once said, "Kindness is mankind's greatest delight, and this is evident in the power of comforting words and a soothing presence in times of vulnerability." Kindness is the cornerstone of education, where teachers do more than impart knowledge. They spark curiosity and inspire dreams. It's seen in the unsung heroes who care for our planet, picking up litter, planting trees, and advocating for sustainability. This kindness shines in the bravery of firefighters and first responders, who risk their lives for both humans and animals alike. It's in the global movement for peace, where millions unite, declaring that kindness and compassion will always triumph over hatred and violence. Kindness is in the act of sharing, be it a meal with someone in need or knowledge with those who thirst for it. It embodies the open-hearted belief in abundance for all. Today, I invite you to embrace this kindness and considerate regard for others. Extend a hand, offer a smile, share a kind word. Remember, as Stoics, we believe in the power of measured speech. Those who speak less often do so with thoughtfulness and kindness, understanding the profound impact their words can have on others. Let us all strive to embody this trait, for in doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. Let's embark on a journey through the lives of Jane and Michael, and Tom and Emma, as we explore the essence of Principle 7, kind and considerate regard for others. Jane, amidst the chaos of a bustling city life, faced the harsh winds of adversity, losing her job and her family in a tragic accident. Yet she clung to hope like a steadfast anchor. In her volunteering at a community center, Jane encountered souls weathering their own storms. Her empathy was not just a feeling, but an action. She listened, shared, and assisted, becoming a beacon of hope and encouragement. Similarly, Michael's life was clouded by the loss of his job, but in Jane, he found a kindred spirit. Her journey of overcoming adversity, shared with genuine care, not only uplifted him but also ignited a spark within. Michael's transformation into a teacher for underprivileged children is a testament to the ripple effect of kindness and the power of supportive relationships. Parallel to this, we witness the bond between Tom and Emma. Childhood friends, their connection was rooted in compassion. When Emma faced a life-altering illness, Tom's unwavering support exemplified the depth of their friendship. He was her rock, providing not just physical care but emotional sustenance. Their journey, though marked by Emma's eventual passing, left an indelible mark of love, patience, and shared strength. These narratives intertwine to paint a vivid picture of Principle 7. They remind us that our actions, rooted in kindness and consideration, can transform lives, including our own. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." This quote resonates deeply with our stories, underscoring the Stoic belief in the power of empathy and the impact of our actions on others. In our modern world, where the pace of life often leaves little room for reflection, these stories serve as a beacon guiding us towards a path of compassion and understanding. They encourage us to pause, listen, and extend a helping hand, fostering connections that transcend the superficialities of daily life. By embracing this principle, we not only enrich our own lives but also contribute to a warmer, more compassionate world. In conclusion, Principle 7 is not just a concept, but a call to action. It's about making the world a better place through our relationships and interactions. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, let us hold on to this principle, allowing it to guide our actions and interactions, creating a tapestry of compassion and understanding that enriches both our lives and those around us. Number 8. The art of deep listening. Imagine a world bustling with voices, each clamoring to be heard. In this cacophony, there are those who choose a different path, the path of silence and attentive listening. These individuals, who speak sparingly, become masters in the art of deep listening. It's not just about the words spoken, it's about diving into the depths of those words, grasping the emotions and thoughts behind them. This skill of profound listening enables them to soak in a wealth of information, to see the world through diverse lenses, and when they do speak, their words are not just heard, but felt. Their knack for attentive listening transforms them into trusted confidants and wise advisors. In every conversation, they are not merely hearing but understanding, picking up on the subtle undertones and the unspoken emotions. This ability is a treasure in personal relationships, fostering deeper connections and understanding. In the professional realm, it's equally vital. By comprehending various viewpoints, they navigate through complex decisions and resolve conflicts with a clarity that only comes from truly listening. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote encapsulates the essence of deep listening. It's about embracing the power of silence, allowing others to express themselves, and in doing so, gaining insights and perspectives that would otherwise be missed. So, let's learn from these quiet listeners, for in their silence lies wisdom that speaks volumes. Number 9. The art of reflective wisdom. In the realm of communication, there exists a profound yet often overlooked virtue, the art of reflective wisdom. This trait is predominantly seen in individuals who are more reserved in their speech, choosing their words with deliberate care. These are the men who understand that silence can be as powerful as words. They embody the Stoic philosophy, reminiscent of the words of Zeno of Citium, a renowned Stoic philosopher, who once said, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." These thoughtful individuals do not rush into conversations with impulsive reactions or hasty judgments. Instead, they embrace a period of introspection, allowing themselves the luxury of time to process information thoroughly. This period of reflection is not merely a pause, it is an active engagement in understanding the deeper layers of a conversation or situation. By doing so, they ensure that their contributions, when spoken, are not just heard but felt for their depth and insight. In both personal and professional spheres, this thoughtful approach is highly valued. It signifies a maturity that transcends the immediacy of emotional responses and the pressures of the moment. Such individuals are often sought after for their sage advice, their ability to make well-informed decisions, and their knack for maintaining a calm and balanced perspective in tumultuous situations. For our audience, embracing this trait can be transformative. It encourages a shift from reactive to reflective communication, fostering deeper connections and more meaningful interactions. The lesson here is not to underestimate the power of thoughtful silence. It is in these moments of reflection that wisdom is born. And from this wisdom, life can be navigated with greater clarity and purpose. Number 10. Resilience in adversity. Individuals who, despite the storms of life, maintain a serene composure, not because they are weak, but because their silence is a fortress of inner strength and stability. They don't seek the spotlight to narrate their struggles or crave external validation. Instead, they navigate life's challenges with a quiet efficiency, often emerging not just unscathed, but stronger. Imagine being in a tumultuous sea, yet remaining as calm as the eye of the storm. This is the essence of their resilience. Unfazed by the chaos around, they keep their eyes fixed on their goals and values, embodying a silent perseverance that speaks volumes. Their approach teaches us a profound lesson. True strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet determination and unwavering resolve that truly defines power. Think of a tree standing tall amidst a raging storm. While others might break and fall, this tree sways and bends but never breaks. It's this flexibility and quiet endurance that sees it through the storm. This allegory mirrors the Stoic resilience of those who speak less. They remind us that in life's relentless storms, sometimes the greatest strength lies in quiet endurance and the ability to bend without breaking. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on this powerful lesson. How can we incorporate this quiet resilience into our own lives? Perhaps it's about finding strength in silence, focusing on our inner values, and facing life's challenges with a calm determination. Remember, in the symphony of life, sometimes the most impactful notes are the ones unspoken. Let this be a guiding light for us to improve our lives, embracing resilience not just as a trait but as a way of being. As we conclude this journey through the 10 traits of people who speak less, I want to leave you with a final thought. Reflect on how these principles of Stoicism can be woven into the fabric of your daily life. Imagine the growth and happiness you can achieve by practicing thoughtful silence, intentional communication, and deep empathy. How will you apply these lessons in your interactions and personal reflections? I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's create a community where we learn from each other and grow together. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more insights into living a more fulfilled and mindful life. Remember, the journey to personal growth is ongoing, and every step you take towards embracing these Stoic principles brings you closer to a life of depth, understanding, and true happiness. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. Until next time, speak less, listen more, and let your actions reflect your inner growth. Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence. This profound insight from Pythagoras sets the stage for our exploration today. In the spirit of Stoic wisdom, we're diving into the art of silence, unveiling 9 pivotal situations where silence isn't just golden, it's transformative. Silence, a tool often underestimated, holds immense power in shaping our interactions and inner peace. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers of Greece, were masters of this art, understanding deeply the strength found in quietude. As the wise Epictetus once taught, silence transcends mere absence of sound. It's a reflection of a composed mind. Are you prepared to embrace the power of silence? Let's embark on this journey together, uncovering the 9 essential situations where silence is not just a choice, but a necessity. Lesson 1. When dealing with gossip. Stoicism, a philosophy deeply rooted in the mastery of self, offers a powerful lens through which we can view the often tumultuous realm of human interactions, particularly when it comes to gossip. This ancient wisdom teaches us that true power lies not in the external world but within our own minds and reactions. It empowers us to recognize that our inner peace and well-being are firmly within our control, regardless of the swirling storms of negativity and rumor that may surround us. In the face of gossip, a common yet potentially destructive element of social interaction. Stoicism advises a path of composed reflection rather than reactive engagement. It teaches us to maintain our composure, not allowing ourselves to become ensnared in the web of hearsay and negativity. By choosing to respond with inner strength and resilience, we rise above the tumultuous sea of rumors, maintaining our dignity and sense of self. The Stoic philosophy underscores the idea that we have the capacity to shape our reactions to external circumstances. This means that in the midst of gossip and the opinions of others, we are not helpless. Instead, we can assert our autonomy, retaining our inner equilibrium. This is not a passive resignation, but an active choice to focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, perceptions, and reactions. By applying Stoic principles, we navigate the choppy waters of gossip with grace and wisdom. This approach does not mean we ignore the words and actions of others. Rather, we choose not to let them dictate our emotional state or self-worth. Stoicism serves as a guiding light, enabling you to confront these challenges with a serene mind and a resilient spirit, ultimately emerging unscathed and steadfast in our values. In today's world, where information and misinformation are rampant, this Stoic approach is invaluable. It helps us discern what is within our control and what is not, allowing us to focus our energy on our own actions and attitudes. As we embody these Stoic principles, we not only preserve our mental well-being but also set an example for others, demonstrating how to navigate life's challenges with poise and integrity. Stoicism, with its profound emphasis on inner tranquility and resilience, offers a robust framework for dealing with the challenges of gossip and external judgment. This philosophy empowers us to recognize that our inner peace and well-being are not at the mercy of external events or opinions, but rather, they are within our control. It teaches us the importance of maintaining composure in the face of adversity, encouraging us not to become entangled in the web of gossip and negativity that can pervade our social environments. By choosing to respond with inner strength and resilience, Stoicism guides us to rise above the tumultuous sea of rumors and maintain our sense of self. This is not a passive stance but an active engagement in self-mastery. It involves a conscious decision to not let external circumstances dictate our emotional state or self-perception. In the context of gossip, this means viewing such situations with detachment and wisdom, understanding that the words and opinions of others are reflections of their perspectives, not definitive truths about ourselves. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us that we have the capacity to shape our reactions to external circumstances. This is a powerful realization, as it shifts the focus from external validation to internal stability. Rather than being swayed by the fluctuating tides of gossip and the opinions of others, we can assert our autonomy and retain our inner equilibrium. This approach does not imply indifference but rather a deep understanding of what truly matters, our values, integrity, and the quality of our character. As a guiding light in navigating the choppy waters of gossip, Stoicism offers grace and wisdom. It encourages us to confront these challenges, not with defensiveness or aggression, but with a calm and centered spirit. By doing so, we emerge not only unscathed but also true to our values, demonstrating a strength that is not easily shaken by the transient and often superficial nature of rumors and hearsay. In essence, Stoicism provides a timeless and invaluable tool for modern living. It teaches us to focus on what we can control: our responses, our attitudes, and our actions. In a world where external stimuli are constant and often overwhelming, this philosophy offers a sanctuary of peace and stability, allowing us to navigate life's complexities with confidence and serenity. Lesson 2. Navigating the storm of insults with Stoic wisdom. In the journey of life, we often encounter the harsh winds of insults and criticism. These moments test our resilience and integrity, challenging us to maintain our composure and inner peace. Stoicism, a philosophy that has weathered the test of time, offers a beacon of wisdom in these turbulent times. It teaches us to anchor ourselves in our own moral compass, rather than seeking the fickle approval of others. When faced with insults, our instinct may push us towards anger or hurt, yet Stoicism invites us to view these situations through a different lens. It reminds us that seeking external validation is a betrayal of our true self. If you need a witness, be your own, echoes the Stoic mantra, urging us to rely on our inner values and beliefs. This approach transforms our perspective, shifting the focus from the external words of others to our internal sense of self-worth and integrity. Imagine a scenario where someone is bombarded with hurtful words, depicted as speech bubbles filled with demeaning language. Now, picture the same person standing firm, their demeanor composed and serene. This image is a powerful representation of Stoic resilience. It's not the words that harm you, but our reaction to them. By remaining steadfast in our principles, we deny these insults the power to disrupt our inner harmony. This Stoic lesson extends beyond mere endurance of verbal assaults. It's about cultivating an inner fortress, impervious to the opinions and judgments of others. It's about understanding that our true worth lies within, not in the fleeting and often misguided perceptions of those around us. Let's consider the story of Cato the Younger, a Stoic philosopher and statesman. Cato was known for his unwavering moral integrity and was often the subject of ridicule and scorn by his peers. Yet he remained undeterred, his commitment to his principles unshaken. His life serves as a testament to the Stoic belief that true strength lies in our inner convictions, not in the external validation of others. In embracing this Stoic wisdom, we find a profound sense of empowerment. We learn that our reaction to insults is a choice, and in choosing not to react with anger or distress, we maintain control over our emotions. This doesn't mean becoming emotionless or indifferent. Rather, it's about recognizing that our emotional well-being is not dependent on the opinions of others. As we navigate through the ebbs and flows of life, let us remember this Stoic lesson. When faced with insults or criticism, let us turn inward, to our own moral compass for guidance and validation. By doing so, we not only preserve our integrity but also cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience that no external force can diminish. In conclusion, the Stoic approach to handling insults is not just a defensive strategy. It's a proactive way of living. It empowers us to rise above the fray of external judgments and find solace in our own self-worth. As we apply this lesson in our daily lives, we not only enhance our emotional well-being but also inspire those around us to embrace a more stoic and resilient way of life. Lesson 3. When dealing with anger. In the realm of Stoicism, a philosophy that flourished in ancient Greece and Rome, managing anger is a significant aspect. Stoicism teaches the development of self-control to overcome destructive emotions. A key Stoic belief is that virtue, which includes maintaining a calm and rational state of mind, is the soul's good for human beings. This philosophy emphasizes that while we cannot control external events or the actions of others, we have the power to control our reactions and emotions. Drawing inspiration from this philosophy, let's delve into the first lesson, when dealing with anger. Anger, a complex and potent emotion, often arises from perceived injustices, frustrations, or conflicts. It can cloud our judgment and lead us down a destructive path. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, aptly stated, "Anger does not listen to reason," capturing the essence of this emotion. When anger grips us, our rational thinking and decision-making abilities can become severely compromised. Stoicism offers valuable insights into managing and navigating the turbulent waters of anger. It encourages us to cultivate inner composure and maintain tranquility, even in the face of anger, whether it comes from within us or is directed at us by others. The cornerstone of this Stoic lesson is the idea that we have control over our reactions and emotions. While external events and the actions of others are beyond our control, our responses to them are not. This principle is echoed in the words of Epictetus, another Stoic thinker, who said, "It's not the events that upset us, but our judgments about the events." This highlights the Stoic view that our perception and interpretation of events, not the events themselves, are what cause our emotional reactions. In managing anger, it's crucial to recognize that it often stems from our judgments and beliefs about what is happening around us. By challenging and changing these beliefs, we can alter our emotional responses. Stoicism teaches us to question our automatic thoughts and replace them with more rational, balanced perspectives. Furthermore, Stoicism advises us to focus on what is within our control and accept what is not. This approach helps in reducing feelings of anger and frustration, as we learn to let go of the need to control external circumstances or other people's actions. Stoicism offers a profound approach to managing anger, transforming it from a potentially destructive force into a catalyst for personal growth and emotional mastery. This ancient wisdom teaches us to navigate life's challenges with greater composure and insight, leading to more harmonious relationships and sound decision-making. The Stoic method begins with self-awareness. It's about recognizing the stirrings of anger within ourselves. This crucial first step involves pausing to acknowledge the emotion as it surfaces, creating a moment of mindfulness that can prevent impulsive and potentially regrettable reactions. Just as Seneca noted, the best remedy for anger is delay. This pause is a powerful tool in regaining control over our emotions. Once we identify the rise of anger, Stoicism advises us to take a deliberate pause. This isn't just a physical stillness, but a mental and emotional step back from the situation. This pause is not about suppression, but about understanding and processing the emotion. It allows us to regain our composure, reflect on the situation, and avoid immediate reactions that we might later regret. The next step is choosing a rational response. Stoicism doesn't advocate for a passive or emotionless existence. Rather, it encourages us to respond to our emotions with reason. When anger arises, we are urged to assess its source critically. Is our anger justified, or is it a product of misguided perceptions or expectations? Stoicism prompts us to opt for responses that foster resolution and understanding, such as engaging in calm communication or choosing to let go of the anger if it's unfounded. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, wisely said, "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" By applying these Stoic principles, we can transform anger from a disruptive emotion into a constructive force. It becomes an opportunity for introspection, learning, and growth. This approach not only preserves our inner peace, but also enhances our interactions with others. It teaches us that while we cannot control external events or the actions of others, we have the power to control our reactions. In doing so, we cultivate a life of wisdom, tranquility, and resilience. In essence, Stoicism's guidance on managing anger is about maintaining our inner tranquility and rationality. It acknowledges that anger, while a natural emotion, should not dictate our actions. Instead, our response to anger should reflect our character and our commitment to living a virtuous life. Through Stoicism, we learn to navigate life's tumultuous waters with a steady hand, guided by wisdom and self-control. Lesson 4. When criticized unjustly. In this lesson, let's delve into the delicate art of handling unjust criticism, a concept deeply rooted in the teachings of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. When someone criticizes you unfairly, and your first instinct is to defend yourself, perhaps even lash back. But Epictetus offers a different perspective. If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone." This quote isn't just about humility. It's a profound lesson in self-awareness and restraint. In life, it's inevitable that we'll face criticism, sometimes harsh and undeserved. Our natural reaction is to defend our honor, to correct the misconceptions. But Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time, teaches us something counterintuitive yet powerful. It tells us that reacting in haste or anger often only adds fuel to the fire, especially when the criticism lacks merit. Stoicism isn't about being passive. It's about choosing our battles wisely and maintaining our inner peace. This lesson is about the strength found in silence, When we choose not to engage in a war of words over unjust criticism, we're not showing weakness. We're demonstrating a profound understanding of what truly matters. Our peace of mind, our inner tranquility, is far more valuable than winning any argument. Remember, not every battle is worth fighting, especially when it costs us our peace. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This is particularly relevant here. When we're criticized unfairly, it's not the words themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation and reaction to them. By choosing silence, we're exercising control over our minds, refusing to let external events disrupt our inner calm. This approach doesn't mean we accept false accusations or stop standing up for what's right. It's about discerning when our response would be constructive and when it would merely serve to escalate the situation. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response at all. By staying silent, we maintain our dignity and demonstrate that our self-worth isn't dependent on the opinions of others. In essence, this lesson from Stoicism teaches us the art of emotional intelligence. It's about understanding our emotions, recognizing the futility of responding to every provocation, and choosing a path that maintains our inner harmony. As we navigate through life's challenges, let's remember this Stoic wisdom. Let's choose our responses wisely, not out of fear or weakness, but from a place of strength and serenity. Remember, in the face of unjust criticism, silence can be your most eloquent reply. Lesson 5. When dealing with loss. Life hands us a canvas neither tainted with sorrow nor brushed with joy. It whispers, "Here's life, neither good nor bad. It's in your hands to paint its hues." This profound thought echoes the Stoic belief that life is a neutral canvas, and the colors we choose to paint it with are entirely up to us. Loss, in its many forms, the heartache of losing a loved one, the void left by a lost job, or the emptiness from parting with something we hold dear, is an inevitable part of our journey. It's a storm that can leave us feeling adrift, powerless against the relentless waves of despair. Yet Stoicism, like a sturdy compass, guides us through these stormy waters, teaching us to focus on the helm of our own reactions and perceptions. Imagine you're at the helm of a ship in a storm. The winds howl, the waves crash, but your hand on the wheel is steady. Why? Because Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control the storm, we can control how we navigate through it. It's about steering our inner world, our reactions, and our perceptions, even when the world outside seems to be in chaos. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or pretending loss doesn't hurt. It's about acknowledging our pain but choosing resilience over despair, action over inaction. It's about seeing loss, not as a setback, but as a path to inner growth and strength. As the great Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "The bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity." So, when loss knocks at your door, remember, you have the power to choose your response. You can let the waves of despair wash over you, or you can set your sails towards resilience and growth. It's about transforming the energy of your grief into a force for positive change within yourself. In this journey of life, we are all sailors navigating through storms of loss. But remember, fellow Stoics, it's not the storm that defines us, but how we sail through it. As you face your own storms, let the wisdom of Stoicism be your guiding star, leading you not to a harbor free of storms, but to the strength to sail through any storm. In conclusion, loss is an integral part of life's journey, a chapter in our story that tests our resilience and strength. Stoicism doesn't offer a shield against the pain of loss, but provides a sword to fight the despair it brings. It teaches us that while we can't control the storms of life, we can control how we sail through them. So, as you navigate through your own storms, remember, you are the master of your ship, the painter of your life's canvas. Choose resilience, choose growth, and let the wisdom of Stoicism guide you through the turbulent seas of loss. Lesson 6. When confronted with injustice. In the words of Seneca, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This profound statement echoes through the corridors of time, resonating with those of us navigating the complexities of life. As we journey through our days, we often stumble upon situations that seem unjust, be it in the workplace, within personal relationships, or in the broader context of society. These instances, where fairness seems to be in short supply, can leave us feeling disheartened, fueling emotions like anger, frustration, and a thirst for retribution. Yet Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, offers a different perspective. It teaches us that reacting in anger or seeking vengeance is seldom the path to resolution. Instead, such reactions often entangle us further in a web of negativity. Seneca's wisdom highlights a key Stoic principle. Our time on earth is precious, and how we choose to spend it defines the essence of our existence. Stoicism encourages us to view challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for personal growth, transforming adversity into a force for positive change. Consider the story of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who, despite being born into slavery, found immense strength and wisdom in his circumstances. His teachings emphasize the power of perspective, how we can't control external events, but we can control our reactions to them. This story is a testament to the Stoic belief that we hold the power to shape our narrative, finding meaning even in the midst of pain and loss. Stoicism isn't just about enduring hardship, it's about thriving in spite of it. It teaches us to maintain our composure in adversity, to prioritize our values and integrity, and to not let external circumstances or the opinions of others disturb our inner peace. This philosophy empowers us to embrace life's inevitable losses as part of our journey, urging us to live a life of virtue and resilience. By embracing these Stoic principles, we can cultivate a sense of mastery over our emotional responses. This mastery isn't about suppressing emotions, but about understanding and channeling them constructively. It's about nurturing resilience, enabling us to lead a more harmonious, purposeful, and fulfilling life. Now let's consider a modern scenario. Facing unfair criticism at work. A Stoic approach would involve stepping back, analyzing the situation objectively, and responding with composure and integrity. Instead of reacting impulsively or with anger, a Stoic would seek to understand the root of the criticism and use it as a learning opportunity, thereby turning a potentially negative experience into a positive one. Stoicism offers invaluable lessons and advice for those seeking to improve their lives. It teaches us to embrace life's challenges as opportunities for growth, to maintain our composure and integrity in the face of adversity, and to live a life that is true to our values. By practicing these principles, we can navigate life's injustices with a serene mind and a resilient spirit, finding joy and fulfillment in our journey. When confronted with injustice, embracing Stoicism for a life of wisdom and resilience. Seneca's profound insight. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it, serves as a cornerstone in understanding Stoicism's approach to life's injustices. As we navigate through life, we inevitably encounter situations that strike us as unfair or unjust. These moments, whether they occur in our professional lives, personal relationships, or within the larger societal framework, can evoke strong emotions like anger, resentment, and a desire for retribution. However, Stoicism offers a transformative perspective on handling these feelings. The philosophy teaches us that the real issue is not the brevity of our lives, but rather how we choose to spend our time. When we allow ourselves to be consumed by negative emotions in response to perceived injustices, we squander precious moments that could be utilized more constructively. Stoicism urges us to shift our focus from the external injustices, which are often beyond our control, to our internal responses and actions, which we can control. This philosophy encourages us to pause and reflect, to navigate these challenging situations with wisdom and composure. By focusing on what we can influence, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we gain a sense of agency and resilience. This approach helps us break free from the cycle of impulsive reactions to injustice, allowing us to respond in a more deliberate and thoughtful manner. Stoicism does not advocate for passive acceptance of injustice. Instead, It calls for approaching such situations with a clear mind, seeking constructive solutions and avoiding actions that perpetuate negativity. This Stoic lesson empowers us to rise above the tumultuous currents of anger and vengeance, guiding us towards a path of rationality, inner peace, and effective problem-solving when confronted with life's injustices. Consider the story of Cato the Younger, a Stoic who faced immense political and personal challenges with unwavering integrity and rationality. Despite the turmoil and injustice surrounding him, Cato remained steadfast in his principles, demonstrating how one can maintain inner peace and clarity even in the most trying circumstances. His life exemplifies the Stoic ideal of focusing on what one can control and letting go of what one cannot. In conclusion, Stoicism teaches us that our time is a precious resource and how we choose to spend it defines the quality of our lives. By embracing Stoic principles, we can navigate life's injustices with wisdom, maintaining our composure, and focusing on constructive solutions. This approach not only enhances our personal resilience but also contributes to a more harmonious and fulfilling life. Subscribe to Stoic Flow for more insights into living a life of virtue, resilience, and inner peace amidst the challenges of the modern world. Lesson 7. Navigating the Seas of Ignorance with Stoic Grace. In the intricate tapestry of life, we often sail into the murky waters of others' ignorance. This voyage can be particularly challenging when we anchor ourselves in the belief that our knowledge or understanding surpasses theirs. Yet Stoicism, like a lighthouse in the fog, guides us to a different approach. Reacting to ignorance with anger or frustration is akin to sailing against the wind. It only hinders our journey and intensifies the storm. Seneca, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, illuminates this path with his words, "To be a human being among human beings, and remain one forever, no matter what misfortunes befall, not to become depressed and not to falter. This is what life is, herein lies its task." This profound statement is a compass guiding us towards embracing our shared humanity and the inherent challenges it presents. It's a reminder that maintaining our inner calm and resilience is not just a virtue, but a necessity in navigating life's unpredictable seas. Expanding on this, let's consider the metaphor of a ship navigating through foggy waters. Just as a ship's captain must remain calm and collected to safely guide their vessel, we too must maintain our composure when confronted with ignorance. This doesn't mean we accept or endorse it, but rather, we choose a path of serene understanding over one of turbulent confrontation. By doing so, we not only preserve our inner peace but also set a course that might inspire others to follow. Incorporating another Stoic gem, Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In the context of dealing with ignorance, this translates to not mirroring the ignorance we encounter. Instead, we strive to be beacons of knowledge and understanding, illuminating the path for others, not through forceful correction but through the subtle power of our example. In our modern lives, this lesson is particularly relevant. We are often quick to judge, to react, to correct. Yet Stoicism teaches us the virtue of silence in such situations. It's not about being passive, it's about choosing our battles wisely. When we encounter ignorance, whether in personal relationships, professional environments, or even on social media, the Stoic approach is to assess whether our intervention would be constructive or merely add to the noise. Stoicism, in its profound wisdom, offers a guiding light in navigating encounters with ignorance. This ancient philosophy doesn't merely suggest, but rather impels us to master our reactions and responses, fostering a sanctuary of inner calm and composure amidst the tumult of external ignorance. It's a call to cultivate a serene mind, one that remains unshaken in the face of others' shortcomings. By choosing to respond with tranquility and poise, we not only safeguard our own integrity, but also contribute to a more harmonious and constructive milieu. This Stoic virtue transcends mere patience. It's an embodiment of empathy and understanding. It's in these moments of measured response and thoughtful silence that the Stoic ideal shines brightest. Moreover, this lesson extends its roots into the broader landscape of our interactions. When we meet ignorance with grace and understanding, we're not just nurturing personal growth and inner peace. We're also laying the groundwork for positive, respectful interactions. This approach can catalyze constructive dialogues, fostering an environment where wisdom and knowledge can flourish. The Stoic stance on dealing with ignorance is a testament to the power of self-control and resilience. It's a conscious choice to maintain composure in the face of provocation, a decision that honors our principles while simultaneously enriching the world around us. This philosophy doesn't advocate for passive acceptance, but for an active, mindful response that elevates both the individual and the collective. In essence, this Stoic lesson serves as a beacon, reminding us that our reactions in the face of ignorance hold the potential to be transformative. They can be a source of enlightenment, not just for ourselves, but for those we encounter in the odyssey of life. It's a call to action, urging us to respond not with impulsive emotion, but with the measured wisdom of a Stoic, turning every encounter into an opportunity for growth and positive change. In conclusion, as we navigate through the complexities of human interactions, let us remember that the sea of ignorance is vast, but our ship of wisdom need not be tossed by its waves. By embodying the Stoic principles of calm resilience, understanding, and leading by example, we can not only traverse these waters with grace but also light the way for others. This is the essence of Stoicism, finding strength not in domination, but in the quiet power of our presence and the unwavering steadiness of our course. Lesson 8. The Stoic silence amidst boast in the Stoic journey. Silence is not merely an absence of words, but a profound tool of wisdom, particularly when confronted with the boasts of others. This lesson delves deeper into the Stoic practice of maintaining silence in such scenarios, a practice that resonates with the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. When encountering someone who boasts of their achievements, it's crucial to understand that this often stems from their desire for external validation. Stoics, guided by the principle that true value and worth emanate from within, recognize the futility in seeking approval through external accomplishments. By choosing silence, we not only refrain from contributing to their quest for external validation, but also fortify our inner peace and sense of self-worth. This silence is a testament to our understanding that our value is not contingent upon external recognition. Moreover, this silence embodies humility. It's a subtle acknowledgement that while achievements are commendable, they do not solely define a person's worth. This aligns seamlessly with the Stoic belief in valuing character and virtues over external successes. It's a reminder that our journey is not about outshining others, but about nurturing our inner virtues. Furthermore, in choosing silence, we carve out a space for introspection and self-reflection. This is a moment to contemplate our values and principles, and to assess if our actions are in harmony with them. Such introspective silence is invaluable, offering insights far more profound than any verbal response. Additionally, our silence in the face of boasting can be seen as a form of tacit encouragement. It allows the other person to express themselves without interruption, fostering a sense of respect and understanding. This approach can lead to more meaningful and authentic interactions, where each individual feels heard and valued. It's a practice of active listening, where we give others the space to voice their thoughts and, in doing so, learn more about them and ourselves. Lastly, opting for silence over participation in boastful conversations aids in cultivating contentment with our own journey. It reinforces the Stoic principle of focusing on our path and progress, rather than succumbing to the pitfalls of comparison. This mindset is crucial for emotional resilience and leads to a more fulfilling life experience. It's a reminder that in the grand tapestry of life, our journey is unique and should be treasured as such. In conclusion, the Stoic practice of maintaining silence when others boast is not a passive act, but a deliberate and powerful choice. It reflects a deep understanding of self-worth, humility, introspection, respect, and contentment. As we navigate the modern world, this lesson remains ever relevant, guiding us to lead lives marked by serenity, resilience, and profound wisdom. Lesson 9. The Stoic art of silence amidst unfounded rumors. In the realm of Stoicism, this lesson on the power of silence teaches us the art of navigating through the murky waters of unfounded rumors. Stoicism, a philosophy steeped in practical wisdom, advises us that not every skirmish warrants our engagement, particularly when it comes to groundless rumors. Reacting to or trying to debunk these rumors often only serves to intensify the situation. Here, silence is not mere absence of speech. It's a profound act of stepping away from the endless cycle of gossip and misinformation. By choosing silence when faced with rumors, we uphold our dignity and integrity. It demonstrates our steadfastness, showing that our self-esteem isn't tethered to the whims of public opinion. This is in harmony with the Stoic ethos of concentrating on what lies within our power, our actions and reactions. Silence also affords us a vantage point to observe the nature of rumors and the dynamics they spawn. Such observation can be illuminating, offering insights into the characters of those who propagate and believe these rumors. It's an opportunity to exercise discernment and to comprehend the underlying motives behind gossip. Moreover, silence helps in averting the escalation of conflicts. Rumors tend to dissipate when they are starved of attention and reaction. This approach resonates with the Stoic pursuit of actions that foster peace and harmony, rather than discord. Choosing silence in the face of rumors is also an act of self-care. It shields our mental and emotional well-being from the negativity and stress that gossip can generate. This self-preservation is essential for maintaining a serene and balanced mind. Let's consider the story of Cato the Younger, a renowned Stoic. Cato was often the subject of rumors and criticism due to his unwavering principles. Instead of engaging with his detractors, Cato remained silent, focusing on his duties and integrity. His silence was not a sign of weakness, but a testament to his strength and self-assuredness. Cato's example teaches us that in the face of baseless rumors, our silent fortitude can be our most eloquent response. In conclusion, the Stoic lesson on silence is not merely about refraining from speech. It's about nurturing an inner fortitude and resilience, recognizing when our silence can be more impactful than words, and understanding that our peace of mind is of utmost importance. For our audience at Stoic Flow, this lesson is a reminder that in the modern hustle, sometimes the most powerful statement we can make is through our composed and thoughtful silence. It's a call to embrace the tranquility of the mind, even amidst the chaos of unfounded rumors. As we bring our exploration of Stoicism to a close in this video, I hope you found inspiration and insight in the principles we've discussed. Stoicism, with its rich history and enduring relevance, offers us a powerful toolkit for personal growth and happiness. By embracing the lessons of silence in the 9 situations we've explored, you're not just learning about an ancient philosophy, you're equipping yourself with practical skills for navigating the complexities of modern life. I encourage you to apply these Stoic principles in your daily life. Observe the changes as you practice restraint in speech, cultivate inner peace, and respond to life's challenges with a calm and balanced mind. Remember, the journey of personal growth is ongoing, and every step you take in applying these teachings brings you closer to a life of fulfillment and tranquility. Now, I'd love to hear from you, the Stoic in your life community. What are your thoughts on today's video? Which of the 9 situations resonated most with you? How do you plan to incorporate these Stoic principles into your daily life? Do you have any personal experiences where practicing silence has brought you peace or clarity? Your engagement is invaluable. By liking, commenting, and sharing, you're not only supporting this channel but also helping to spread the wisdom of Stoicism to others. Let's build a community where we can share, learn, and grow together. Subscribe to Stoic in your life and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our future videos. Together, we'll continue to explore the profound insights of Stoicism and apply them to our lives. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Until our next video, embrace the Stoic path, and may your life be enriched with wisdom, serenity, and resilience. Welcome to another enlightening journey on Stoic in your life, where ancient wisdom meets the modern hustle. In today's hyper-connected world, where every thought and moment seems to be on display, the art of preserving one's privacy has become a rare treasure. The Stoic sages of old, masters of inner tranquility, taught us the virtue of restraint and the power of thoughtful silence. They knew that not all thoughts or experiences are meant for public consumption. Reflecting on the teachings of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, who once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This profound insight guides us as we delve into the 14 things you should always keep private to embody the essence of a true Stoic. These timeless principles, passed down from the Stoic philosophers, resonate even more in our 21st century lives, where the sanctity of privacy is increasingly precious. Join me as we embark on this journey to embrace authentic Stoicism and safeguard our inner sanctuary. But before we dive in, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more wisdom on integrating Stoicism into your daily life. Let's begin our exploration of these 10 pivotal principles. Number 1. Cherish and express gratitude. In the dance of life, how we communicate our feelings of gratitude or lack thereof plays a pivotal role. It's crucial to never project an aura of ingratitude, as life itself is an extraordinary gift, deserving of our deepest appreciation for every moment granted to us. Echoing the timeless wisdom of Epictetus, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. We are reminded to always acknowledge and cherish the blessings that life offers. Ingratitude, often subtle, can creep into our lives in various forms, from neglecting the kindness of those around us to taking the simplest of life's comforts for granted. Embracing gratitude is not just a practice but a celebration of life and the efforts of those who contribute to our growth. When we fall into the trap of ingratitude, we inadvertently sever the bonds that connect us with others. This detachment can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and a strained social environment. In contrast, the act of expressing gratitude lays the foundation for positive, nurturing relationships, fostering an atmosphere where everyone feels acknowledged and important. Therefore, in our interactions, let's not forget the power of a thankful heart. Make it a habit to express gratitude for every act of kindness, every opportunity, and every blessing that crosses your path. By doing so, you're not just cultivating positive relationships, you're also enriching your own life. You begin to see the world through a lens of appreciation, recognizing the beauty and goodness that surrounds you. This practice of gratitude aligns beautifully with the Stoic philosophy, where the focus is on valuing what we have, rather than lamenting what we lack. Remember, in the words of another Stoic philosopher, Seneca, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Let this be a guiding principle in your journey of gratitude. Number 2. Don't reveal your goals and dreams. In the journey of life, especially for those embracing the Stoic path, it's crucial to navigate with discretion, particularly regarding your deepest aspirations and goals. Picture your dreams as a delicate flame that needs protection from the harsh winds of external judgment and misunderstanding. When you openly share your life's ambitions, you expose them to a world that may not see through your lens. People, often through no fault of their own, are quick to project their experiences and failures onto others. This can cast a shadow of doubt over your aspirations, potentially dimming the very spark that fuels them. Consider the wise words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca. Our plans miscarry because they have no aim. When a man does not know what harbor he is making for, no wind is the right wind. This highlights the importance of having a clear internal compass, guiding your dreams without the need for external validation or direction. Your goals, akin to a personal voyage from point X to point Y, should be guarded as a secret map, only to be shared with those who genuinely support your journey. In modern life, where oversharing has become the norm, the Stoic approach advises restraint. Your dreams are intimate conversations between your inner self and, if you believe, the spiritual realm. This discretion is not born out of fear, but out of a profound understanding that not all are equipped to handle or nurture the seeds of your aspirations. By selectively sharing your dreams, you maintain their purity and protect them from the corrosive effects of skepticism and unwarranted criticism. Remember, your dreams are your sanctuary, a sacred space where your aspirations breathe and grow. They should be shared judiciously with those who not only understand your vision, but also encourage its fruition. In doing so, you keep the flame of your dreams alive, burning brightly, unscathed by the winds of external opinion. As a Stoic, you understand the power of silence and the strength that comes from nurturing your dreams in private, revealing them only when they are robust enough to withstand the storms of doubt and criticism. Number 3. Don't speak ill of yourself. Next, we delve into a vital aspect of Stoicism, a philosophy that champions inner fortitude and resilience. The importance of speaking kindly to oneself. Stoicism teaches us the power of words, especially the ones we direct at ourselves. It's crucial to avoid self-criticism and negative self-talk. Remember the profound words of Marcus Aurelius, a notable Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor: "Don't be overheard complaining, not even to yourself." This wisdom isn't just about outward complaints, but also about the silent ones we often whisper in our own minds. Why is this important? Because when we repeatedly tell ourselves things like, "I'm terrible at this," or "I'll never get better," we're not just being self-critical. We're eroding our self-esteem and dampening our motivation. This kind of thinking can significantly impede our personal growth and development. Stoicism teaches us to guard our mental well-being by being vigilant about our inner dialogue. So how do we apply this Stoic principle in our daily lives? It starts with transforming our inner narrative. Instead of focusing on our shortcomings, we should remind ourselves of our strengths and potential. Encourage yourself with affirmations like, "I am capable, and with time and effort, I will succeed." This shift towards a positive and growth-oriented mindset is not just about feeling better, it's about aligning with the core principles of Stoicism, which emphasize resilience and self-improvement. Now, let's consider the story of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. After suffering a shipwreck, Zeno lost everything he had, but instead of succumbing to despair, he used this setback as a catalyst for personal transformation, eventually founding Stoicism. This story exemplifies the Stoic belief in turning adversity into opportunity, a belief deeply rooted in maintaining a positive self-dialogue. In conclusion, the lesson here is clear. Be mindful of how you talk to yourself. Embrace a positive inner dialogue that reinforces your capabilities and potential. This practice not only enhances your self-esteem, but also aligns you with the Stoic path of resilience and continuous self-improvement. Remember, the words you whisper to yourself have the power to shape your destiny. Let them be words of encouragement, growth, and resilience. Number 4. Keep your journey of self-improvement private. In the realm of personal growth, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus offers a profound piece of wisdom: pursue self-improvement with humility and discretion. This principle teaches us that the path to becoming better individuals is not one to be loudly broadcasted, but rather, it's a quiet, introspective journey. Epictetus, with his deep understanding of human nature, reminds us that our actions should be the true indicators of our progress, not our words. He believed that self-improvement is a personal endeavor, meant for our own evolution, not for garnering applause or recognition from others. Imagine self-improvement as a seed planted in the soil of our being. Boasting about our growth is akin to shouting about the seed before it has even sprouted. This can diminish our genuine commitment to change. Epictetus echoes the timeless saying, "Actions speak louder than words." This adage beautifully encapsulates the essence of Stoicism. It's in the subtle yet significant changes in our behavior, character, and mindset that our true growth is revealed. true growth manifests in the way we interact with others, the wisdom we share, and the virtues we live by. The essence of this teaching is that self-improvement is a silent, steadfast endeavor. It's about working quietly, focusing on our inner development, letting the results naturally emerge and speak for themselves. When others observe the tangible improvements in our lives, they are more likely to be inspired and influenced, compared to merely hearing about our intentions. Epictetus's guidance aligns perfectly with Stoic principle, as Marcus Aurelius stated, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This reinforces the idea that our journey towards self-improvement is most impactful when it's a humble, modest path, where our actions and results speak volumes. In this way, we become beacons of inspiration, influencing others through the authenticity of our transformation, rather than through empty proclamations. Number 5. Don't be a glutton. Musonius, a Stoic philosopher of great repute, teaches us the vital importance of moderation in all life's facets, particularly in our consumption habits. He astutely points out that overindulgence can lead to negative outcomes, such as physical and mental strain and a quicker path to burnout. Stoicism, a philosophy rich in wisdom, places great emphasis on discipline and self-control, recognizing them as pivotal to success in both our professional and personal lives. This philosophy doesn't merely suggest moderation, it heralds it as a fundamental principle. Picture a pendulum in motion. On one side, there's the extreme of excess, where overeating or excessive drinking seems momentarily gratifying but ultimately imposes a heavy toll on our physical and mental well-being. Overeating, for instance, can cause physical discomfort, health complications, and the psychological turmoil of guilt. Excessive drinking, similarly, can cloud judgment and erode self-control. On the opposite side, there's the extreme of total abstinence, which can be just as harmful, leading to feelings of deprivation and, ironically, might incite a later overindulgence. Musonius counsels us to seek a middle ground, a path of moderation. Rather than eating to the point of discomfort, we should eat to satisfaction. Instead of drinking to excess, we should enjoy beverages in moderation, enhancing rather than detracting from our experiences. Stoicism, as Musonius exemplifies, extends beyond food and drink. It's a universal principle applicable to every life aspect. By practicing moderation, we cultivate discipline and self-control, crucial for success and a balanced existence. In the words of Stoic philosopher Seneca, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. This quote resonates deeply with the Stoic journey, reminding us that true wealth lies in contentment, not in excess. Therefore, in life's grand symphony, moderation is a key player, orchestrating our actions and leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Remember, in the modern world where excess is often celebrated, the Stoic path of moderation is not just a choice, but a beacon of wisdom, guiding us towards a harmonious and successful life. Number 6. Don't be a big mouth. Next, we delve into a crucial aspect of Stoicism that resonates profoundly in our contemporary, often noisy world. Let's talk about the importance of being a good listener, a concept beautifully encapsulated by Zeno, the father of Stoic philosophy. He once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we say." This advice, simple in its structure, is immensely powerful in its application. It urges us to reconsider our approach to communication and interaction, emphasizing the art of listening over the urge to speak. In our era, dominated by the constant buzz of social media, meetings, and daily chatter, Zeno's wisdom is more relevant than ever. The world is full of noise, with everyone eager to share their thoughts, often overlooking the value of listening with intent and focus. Listening is not just about the absence of sound. It's about engaging fully with the speaker, absorbing every word, emotion, and nonverbal signal. This act of listening is a form of respect, showing that you truly value what others have to say. By listening attentively, you open the door to meaningful connections. People feel heard and valued, which strengthens relationships and enhances communication, This skill is invaluable, whether in personal relationships or professional collaborations, as it fosters trust and understanding. Moreover, listening offers a wealth of learning opportunities. It allows you to gain new perspectives and insights, fueling your personal growth and helping you make, informed decisions. In a world where speaking one's mind is often prioritized, choosing to listen is a powerful act of attention, respect, and wisdom. So, in your next conversation, embrace the power of listening. You'll find that it not only deepens your connections with others but also enriches your personal and professional journey. Remember, by listening more and speaking less, you're not just following a Stoic principle, you're opening a pathway to profound growth and understanding. In today's segment, we delve into a crucial aspect of Stoicism, one that resonates deeply with our journey: the art of not being overly focused on the future. This principle, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, is a beacon guiding us towards serenity and resilience in the face of life's unpredictability. As the great Stoic thinker Epictetus profoundly stated, there is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. This timeless wisdom encapsulates the essence of Stoicism and offers a path to inner peace. Let's explore this philosophy further. Firstly, it's vital to accept the limits of your control. Life is an intricate tapestry of events, many of which are beyond our influence. Just like a leaf floating on a river, we cannot control the current, but we can navigate our path within it. This acceptance isn't about surrender, but about understanding the boundary between what we can change and what we must let be. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic luminary, advised, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Secondly, don't be too focused on the future. This wisdom, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, guides us to embrace the present moment with all its potential and challenges. The power we hold is not in the distant future or the unchangeable past, but right here, in the now. Our actions and decisions in the present are the architects of our future. By concentrating on the here and now, we shape a future that reflects our best efforts and intentions. Thirdly, Stoicism teaches us the art of reaction. It's not the external events that shape our lives, but our responses to them. This philosophy empowers us with a choice in how we react to life's unpredictable waves. It's in this choice that we find our strength and peace. As Epictetus, a sage of Stoicism, profoundly stated, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters. This mindset is a beacon of light in navigating the uncertainties of life. Lastly, Stoicism offers a remedy for the stress and anxiety that often accompany our concerns about the future. By accepting life's inherent unpredictability and choosing to flow with it rather than resist, we alleviate the psychological burdens that weigh us down. This acceptance leads to a life marked by greater peace, patience, and happiness. It's a journey of embracing the present, controlling our reactions, and reducing unnecessary stress, all while being guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. In embracing these Stoic principles, we learn to navigate life's ebb and flow with a serene mind and a resilient spirit, just as the Stoics intended. By focusing on what we can control, staying present, choosing our reactions wisely, and letting go of excessive worry about the future, we open ourselves to a life of greater happiness, patience, and inner tranquility, guided by the wisdom of Epictetus and his fellow Stoic philosophers. Number 8. Your financial situation. In the realm of personal matters, especially for men aged 30 to 65, the topic of one's financial situation is a delicate one, best kept under wraps. This principle aligns seamlessly with the Stoic philosophy, where Epictetus once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions but in having few wants." This encapsulates the essence of why discussing financial matters, whether you're in a comfortable position or facing challenges, should be avoided even with those closest to you. Firstly, consider that your social circle, despite their good intentions, likely lacks the expertise of an accountant or financial advisor. Discussing intricate details of your finances or income with them might not only be unproductive but could also lead to misguided advice or misunderstandings. It's prudent to seek counsel from professionals when needed, while maintaining a discreet stance among friends and family. Secondly, the revelation of your financial status, whether prosperous or strained, can inadvertently trigger a spectrum of negative reactions. In a world where financial status often dictates social perceptions, revealing a comfortable financial situation might attract individuals with hidden agendas, looking to benefit from your prosperity. On the flip side, admitting to financial struggles might lead to unwarranted judgment or pity. Such dynamics, unfortunately, reflect the complex nature of human relationships in our modern society. By keeping your financial cards close to your chest, you not only protect yourself from potential exploitation, but also maintain a sense of mystery that can be advantageous in various social interactions. In the journey of life, especially in today's interconnected world, the art of protecting one's privacy becomes paramount. It's essential to establish and respect boundaries, even with those we hold dear. Surprisingly, sharing too much, particularly about finances, can sometimes lead to jealousy or resentment, even among close friends. As Stoics, we strive to control not just our reactions to external events, but also the information we choose to share. By doing so, we maintain a sense of autonomy and dignity, essential for a serene and resilient spirit. Remember, in the words of Seneca, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This includes enjoying your financial journey privately, free from the burdens of external opinions and influences. Concealing, disclosing your difficulties and worries. Now we delve into a crucial aspect of Stoicism, the art of managing and expressing our emotions, particularly in the context of sharing personal difficulties and worries. Picture this. You're at a job interview or a significant social gathering and you feel the urge to express your concerns or fears. It's a natural inclination, but Stoicism teaches us the importance of discretion in such moments. When we reveal our tensions or fears indiscriminately, we risk not just losing opportunities but also creating a distance between ourselves and others. Misunderstandings can arise, leading people to form a skewed perception of our situation and consequently of us. This misjudgment can ripple out, affecting our careers, social relationships, and daily interactions. But here's the key. Managing and wisely expressing our emotions is not about suppression or dishonesty. It's about understanding the impact of our disclosures and choosing to maintain a certain level of privacy, especially in public forums like social media. This approach isn't about hiding the truth of our lives. It's about being mindful of the consequences of sharing certain details. In the Stoic journey, maintaining a calm and confident demeanor is vital. It's not just about how we feel inside, but also about how we're perceived by society. Outward confidence, even in the face of internal uncertainty, can open doors to opportunities that might otherwise remain closed. So, as we navigate through life's challenges, let's remember to be cautious with our words and actions. They shape how others see us and can influence our path in life. Confidence, in this context, is a strategic tool. It's about demonstrating control and composure, not just for our self-perception, but for how we're viewed in the wider world. In conclusion, as Stoics, we learn to balance honesty with discretion. We understand the power of perception and the impact of our emotional expressions on our relationships and opportunities. By mastering this balance, we not only protect our privacy, but also cultivate a persona of resilience and confidence, essential for our journey towards success and fulfillment. Number 10. Embrace silence over complaint for a fulfilling life. In our journey through life, we often encounter moments of frustration and challenge. It's tempting to voice these struggles through complaints, seeking empathy, or a way to release our pent-up feelings. However, this path, while common, is seldom fruitful. Complaining, more often than not, fails to ameliorate our circumstances. Instead, it can cast a shadow of negativity over our own lives and those around us. Marcus Aurelius, a sage of Stoicism, wisely observed, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This profound statement underscores a pivotal Stoic belief. True contentment springs from within, shaped by our perceptions and reactions to the world. It's a reminder that happiness is not a product of external conditions but a state of mind we cultivate. The futility of complaint. The act of complaining can easily become a habitual yet unproductive cycle. When we voice our grievances, rarely do they pave the way to solutions or positive transformations. Instead, they often breed a sense of helplessness and despondency, reinforcing the notion that we are at the mercy of our circumstances. This mindset not only heightens stress and frustration, but also undermines our agency and resilience. Moreover, habitual complaining can erode the bonds we share with others. It can lead to emotional exhaustion among our friends and family, gradually diminishing their willingness to offer support or companionship. As negativity is contagious, complaints tend to perpetuate and amplify adverse energies. In the spirit of Stoicism, it's beneficial to embrace silence over complaint. By doing so, we not only preserve our inner peace, but also foster a more positive and supportive environment for ourselves and those around us. Remember, as Epictetus once said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Let us use our capacity for silence as a tool for growth and harmony, embodying the serene and resilient spirit of a true Stoic. The power of optimism is a profound concept that resonates deeply with the Stoic philosophy, particularly in the way it transforms our lives by shifting focus from complaints to positivity. This transformation unfolds in several impactful ways. Firstly, consider the immense benefits to mental health. Embracing optimism and ceasing to complain liberates the mind from negative fixations, paving the way for solution-oriented thinking. This shift is not merely about ignoring problems but about transcending them, leading to reduced stress and heightened mental resilience. It's akin to the Stoic belief in focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, a principle echoed in the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Secondly, the impact on social relationships is profound. Optimism, much like a beacon, attracts others. By choosing not to complain, you exude a positive energy that strengthens bonds and fosters meaningful connections. This is especially relevant in today's world, where social interactions are often marred by negativity and criticism. By embodying optimism, you become a source of light in others' lives, much like a Stoic sage who remains undisturbed by external chaos and thus becomes a pillar of strength for others. Thirdly, the aspect of productivity cannot be overstated. Complaining is frequently a form of procrastination, a barrier to action. By adopting a solution-focused mindset akin to the Stoic practice of focusing on action rather than worry, you unlock a higher level of effectiveness and productivity. This approach is not just about doing more, but about doing what is meaningful and purposeful, thereby enhancing both professional and personal life. Lastly, the cultivation of gratitude is a natural outcome of this philosophy. By refraining from complaints, you naturally gravitate towards appreciating the positives, no matter how small. This sense of gratitude aligns closely with the Stoic practice of reflecting on and appreciating what we have, rather than lamenting what we lack. It's a reminder that happiness often lies in simplicity and contentment with the present moment. Now we're diving into the art of reducing complaints, a vital aspect of Stoicism that can profoundly transform our lives. Let's embark on this journey together, exploring 3 key strategies to master this art. Firstly, let's talk about practicing mindful thinking. It's about being aware of our thoughts and emotions, catching ourselves before we complain, and redirecting our focus. This is akin to being the gatekeeper of our mind, ensuring that only constructive thoughts pass through. Remember, every thought we entertain shapes our reality. Secondly, we shift our gaze towards seeking solutions. When challenges arise, it's easy to get lost in the problem. However, Stoicism teaches us to pivot our thinking towards finding solutions and taking action. This proactive approach not only solves problems, but also empowers us, aligning with the Stoic belief in focusing on what we can control. Thirdly, the practice of expressing gratitude. This is a powerful tool. By acknowledging and appreciating the good in our lives, we shift our perspective to see the world's positive aspects. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly everything becomes clearer and brighter. Now let's delve into a story. Imagine a sailor navigating through a storm. He doesn't complain about the wind or the waves. Instead, he adjusts his sails, finds new routes, and appreciates the journey. This sailor embodies the essence of our discussion today. Complaining, as we know, is often a fruitless endeavor that can cause more harm than good. By embracing a positive mindset and focusing on solutions, we nurture a happier, more fulfilling life. Marcus Aurelius, a great Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "The key to happiness lies within ourselves and our thoughts." This profound statement reminds us of the power we hold within. In practicing Stoic principles, we find strength, wisdom, and inner peace. An integral part of Stoicism is the practice of deliberate silence. It's about knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. This cautious approach to communication is not just about restraint. It's about creating space for deep introspection and self-improvement. Remember, not everything we think or feel needs to be expressed. Some of the best treasures, like our deepest thoughts and emotions, are often kept close to the chest. By doing so, we create conditions for profound personal growth. Practice mindful thinking, seek solutions, and express gratitude. Embrace the power of deliberate silence and introspection. By doing so, we can improve our lives and find true happiness and fulfillment. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Let's take that step today together. Number 11. Your relationships. In the realm of relationships, it's essential to tread carefully when it comes to what we share and with whom. The Stoics teach us the value of discretion, particularly in matters of the heart and conflict. It's a common misstep to broadcast our relationship struggles, whether on social media or in casual conversations with acquaintances. However, true wisdom lies in resolving these conflicts internally, within the sanctity of the relationship itself. Remember, every relationship will face its share of disagreements and misunderstandings. It's a natural part of human interaction. Yet the manner in which we handle these moments can define the strength and health of our bonds. Instead of impulsively sharing the intricate details of our conflicts with friends or family, we should aim to address them directly with those involved. This approach not only preserves the privacy and dignity of the relationship, but also fosters a deeper understanding and trust between the parties. A relationship thrives on mutual respect and the ability to navigate challenges together. By keeping our conflicts private and working through them as a united front, we build a foundation of trust and security. This doesn't mean isolating ourselves or refusing outside help when necessary, but rather recognizing that the first and most crucial step is to communicate openly and honestly with our partner. In this journey of building and maintaining healthy relationships, we must embrace the Stoic principle of introspection. It teaches us to look inward, to understand our emotions and reactions, and to seek harmony within ourselves before seeking it with others. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This wisdom encourages us to focus on the present moment in our relationships, dealing with conflicts as they arise and cherishing the connection we have now. In conclusion, respecting the privacy of our relationships and handling conflicts internally are not just signs of emotional maturity. They are the cornerstones of lasting, meaningful connections. By practicing restraint and introspection, we align ourselves with Stoic teachings, leading to a life of greater understanding, fulfillment, and profound connection with those we hold dear. Number 12. Avoid broadcasting your charitable acts. In the Stoic journey, we often encounter the virtue of humility, particularly in the context of kindness or charity. Stoicism, a philosophy rich in wisdom, teaches us that the essence of charitable acts lies not in the accolades they might attract, but in their intention and impact. Reflecting on this, A quote from the Stoic philosopher Seneca resonates deeply. True generosity is giving without expectation of reward or thanks. This principle is especially pertinent in our modern world, where social media often becomes a stage for showcasing good deeds. Why keeping charitable acts? Private matters. Firstly, maintaining the privacy of your charitable acts ensures the purity of your intentions. It's about the act of giving itself, not the applause that might follow. This approach keeps the focus on the act of helping others, steering clear of the desire for social recognition or admiration. It's a practice that aligns seamlessly with the Stoic principle of doing good for its own sake, not for external validation. Secondly, by not publicizing your acts of charity, you nurture a genuine sense of compassion and empathy. This approach shifts the emphasis from seeking external validation to finding internal satisfaction in aiding others. It's about cultivating an authentic spirit of giving, one that resonates with the Stoic ideal of virtue being its own reward. Thirdly, keeping your charitable deeds private helps avoid unintended consequences. Publicizing such acts can sometimes lead to negative outcomes, like making the recipients feel embarrassed or indebted. By keeping these acts private, you respect the dignity of those you're helping, aligning with the Stoic value of treating others with respect and kindness. In embracing Stoicism, we learn that the most profound rewards are those felt internally, not those recognized or celebrated by others. By keeping your charitable acts private, you adhere more closely to the Stoic virtues of humility and selflessness, fostering a deeper connection with the essence of Stoicism. This practice is not only a testament to your character, but also a guiding light in the modern hustle, reminding us that the true measure of our actions lies in their intent and impact, not in the recognition they receive. Number 13. Refrain from sharing personal grievances. In today's segment, we delve into a profound Stoic principle, the art of keeping personal grievances to oneself. This echoes the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, a luminary in Stoic philosophy, who taught the virtue of enduring life's tribulations with dignity, without casting the weight of our struggles onto others. Imagine you're navigating a turbulent sea. Each grievance is like a wave, challenging but conquerable. By choosing not to vocalize every hardship, you're not suppressing your emotions, but rather, you're building an inner fortress of strength and resilience. This practice aligns seamlessly with the Stoic ideal of self-reliance. It's about finding your inner compass and steering through life's storms with a calm and composed spirit. Moreover, consider the atmosphere you create around you. Habitually sharing grievances can inadvertently spread a cloud of negativity, impacting not just your own well-being but also those in your circle. By keeping these matters close to your chest, you foster a more positive and uplifting environment, both for yourself and for others. Now, let's turn our gaze inward, towards the Stoic approach to problem solving. Stoicism isn't about ignoring challenges, it's about facing them head-on with a solution-oriented mindset. When you refrain from externalizing every grievance, you're more inclined to look for constructive ways to navigate and overcome these challenges. It's about transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth and learning. In the words of Seneca, another esteemed Stoic philosopher, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This profound insight reminds us that the way we perceive and internalize our experiences has a profound impact on our reality. By adopting a Stoic approach to personal grievances, you're not just practicing ancient philosophy, you're equipping yourself with timeless tools for modern resilience. This journey of Stoic self-discovery is not about silencing your struggles, but about mastering them with grace and wisdom, turning each challenge into a stepping stone towards a more serene and empowered life. Number 14. Conceal your vulnerabilities. In the Stoic journey, we often encounter the principle of maintaining a serene exterior, especially in the face of life's challenges. This concept is deeply rooted in the Stoic practice of managing emotions and presenting a composed front even amidst adversity. The idea of concealing your vulnerabilities aligns with this philosophy, advocating for discretion and thoughtfulness in what we choose to reveal about ourselves. This approach is not about denial or suppression, but rather about choosing resilience and wisdom in our interactions. Why it's important to keep vulnerabilities private. 1. Maintains personal strength. Stoicism places a high value on the perception of strength and resilience. By keeping your vulnerabilities private, you uphold an image of fortitude, which is pivotal in various spheres of life, including both personal and professional realms. This practice is not about feigning invulnerability, but about recognizing the power in selective sharing. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This emphasizes the importance of being measured and deliberate in our disclosures. 2. Prevents exploitation. In our journey through life, we may encounter individuals who could potentially exploit our vulnerabilities. By keeping these aspects of ourselves private, we safeguard against possible manipulation or harm. This is not an expression of mistrust towards others, but a prudent acknowledgement of the complexities of human interactions. It's about creating a protective barrier, allowing us to navigate through life with a sense of security and self-preservation. 3. Encourages self-reflection and growth. Addressing your vulnerabilities in a private setting fosters deeper self-reflection and personal growth. This aligns with the Stoic practice of introspection and self-improvement. By dealing with our vulnerabilities internally, we embark on a path of self-discovery and development, which is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It's about turning inward to find strength, rather than seeking external validation or recognition. In summary, concealing your vulnerabilities is not about hiding or denying your true self. It's a strategic approach to life that echoes the Stoic values of humility, resilience, self-reliance, and introspection. It's a call to prioritize personal growth and inner strength, to navigate the modern world with wisdom and serenity. As we integrate these principles into our daily lives, we become more equipped to handle the ebbs and flows of existence with a calm and resilient spirit. As we conclude today's journey on 14 things you should always keep private, I invite you to reflect deeply on how these Stoic principles can enrich your life. Ask yourself, which of these tenets resonated most with you? How can you integrate these insights into your daily routine to foster personal growth and happiness? Your journey towards Stoicism is not just about learning, it's about transforming these teachings into actions. I encourage you to take a moment and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's create a dialogue that strengthens our Stoic community. Share your experiences, challenges, and successes. And if you're feeling inspired, type "I am Stoic" in the comments to affirm your commitment to this transformative path. Remember, the essence of Stoicism lies in the practice, in the quiet yet powerful pursuit of inner peace and resilience. Each step you take in applying these principles brings you closer to true tranquility and self-mastery. If you found value in our discussion today and are eager for more insights into Stoicism and its practical application in our modern world, please like, subscribe, and share our channel, Stoic in Your Life. Your support is not just appreciated, it's a vital part of growing our community of like-minded individuals seeking wisdom and tranquility. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Your engagement and enthusiasm fuel our mission to spread the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. I look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we'll continue to explore and apply the profound teachings of Stoic philosophy. Until then, stay Stoic, stay strong, and let's cultivate a life of meaning and serenity together. How Stoics deal with jerks, cheat, and other difficult people. Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, where ancient wisdom meets modern challenges. Today we delve into a realm that even the greatest of Stoics navigated with mindful resilience, dealing with difficult people. Begin each day by telling yourself, Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness. This poignant reminder from Marcus Aurelius sets the stage for our exploration. As a revered Stoic emperor, Marcus Aurelius didn't just philosophize about virtue. He lived it amidst the complexities of his reign. His timeless work, Meditations, offers us a window into his daily encounters with challenging personalities, from narcissists to the overtly antagonistic. In this episode, we're going to uncover the Stoic art of dealing with jerks, narcissists, and other difficult people, drawing inspiration from 5 key strategies employed by Marcus Aurelius himself. These insights are not just historical anecdotes, they are practical tools for our contemporary lives, helping us navigate the turbulent waters of human interactions with a Stoic calm and effectiveness. Join us as we embark on this journey, learning how to transform every encounter into an opportunity for personal growth and tranquility in true Stoic fashion. Take action. Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This quote encapsulates a core Stoic belief. Our actions define us more than our words. It's a reminder that in the face of adversity, our deeds resonate louder than our speeches. Imagine this. You're constantly irritated by a colleague, frustrated with a friend, or stuck in a toxic relationship. It's easy to fall into the trap of complaining or waiting for the other person to change. But Stoicism teaches us to look inward first. Ask yourself, are your actions contributing to the problem? Is your ego preventing you from addressing the issue head-on? This introspection is crucial. It's about taking responsibility and initiating change rather than passively waiting for the world to adjust to your expectations. Now let's talk about communication. Stoicism isn't about preaching virtues. It's about embodying them. If you aspire to create a positive change in your environment, start with yourself. Cultivate patience, understanding, and empathy. When you embody these virtues, you don't just tell people how to act, you show them. This approach can transform your interactions. It's not about winning arguments or proving a point, it's about fostering an environment where everyone strives to be their best self. By adopting this mindset, you become a beacon of inspiration. Your actions encourage others to reflect on their behavior and, potentially, to adopt a more virtuous path. This ripple effect can make life more harmonious, not just for you, but for everyone around you. It's about creating a cycle of positivity and growth, rooted in the principles of Stoicism. Let's recall a story from Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher. He once said, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." This is particularly relevant when dealing with difficult people. Often, our fear of confrontation or our preconceived notions about someone's character exacerbates the situation. By confronting these fears and engaging with others in a constructive manner, we often find that the reality is less daunting than we imagined. In conclusion, remember that in the Stoic journey, it's not about changing others, it's about transforming ourselves. Through our actions, we can influence and inspire, creating a more virtuous and harmonious environment. So let's take Marcus Aurelius's advice to heart. Be the good you wish to see in the world, and watch as the world transforms with you. Overcome envy. In our journey through life, we often find ourselves entangled in the web of envy, a feeling that Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, warns against. He teaches us, if you envy what you don't have, you'll never be free. Free, independent, imperturbable, because you'll always be envious and jealous, afraid that people might come and take it all away from you. This profound insight lays the foundation for understanding how Stoicism confronts envy and jealousy, emotions that can deeply affect our well-being and happiness. Envy, a complex emotion, arises when we desire the success, skills, or qualities of others. It's a form of distress, one of the 4 passions identified by Stoicism, alongside fear, lust, and delight, that contribute to our misery. The blinding passion of envy, whether it's coveting someone else's achievements or feeling slighted by their success, can cause significant pain and distress. Marcus Aurelius believed that true happiness is found within ourselves, not in the achievements or possessions of others. This Stoic perspective is particularly relevant in our modern lives, where social media often amplifies feelings of envy. We spend considerable time scrolling through the curated highlights of others' lives, feeling miserable about their apparent success and questioning why we don't have the life they seem to enjoy. However, Stoicism teaches us that such comparisons are misguided. Our happiness should not be contingent on others, but should stem from within. Moreover, Stoicism reminds us that life's blessings are temporary, loaned to us by fortune, and must eventually be returned. The success, relationships, or fame that others possess today could be lost tomorrow. The more they have, the more they risk losing. Recognizing the impermanent nature of external achievements, money, fame, power, helps us understand that these are beyond our control and therefore should not be the source of our envy. Instead, Stoicism advises us to focus on personal growth. By comparing ourselves not to others but to who we were yesterday, we embark on a continuous journey of self-improvement. This approach fosters true happiness and fulfillment, as it aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control, our actions, thoughts, and responses. In conclusion, dealing with envy requires a Stoic approach, understanding the transient nature of external successes, focusing on internal growth, and finding happiness within ourselves. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, this Stoic wisdom provides a guiding light, helping us to cultivate a serene mind and a resilient spirit, free from the shackles of envy. Remember, as another Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This sentiment echoes the Stoic belief in finding contentment within, a lesson that remains as relevant today as it was in ancient times. Remember our common humanity. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, eloquently captured this sentiment, stating, "We were born to work together like feet, hands, and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To feel anger at someone, to turn your back on him, these are obstructions." Aurelius reminds us that, despite our differences, we share a fundamental bond in our human existence. We all experience emotions, face challenges, and endure stress. Our lives may differ in their details, but at our core, we are profoundly similar. This shared humanity binds us together, making it essential to approach others with kindness and compassion, regardless of how difficult they may seem. When confronted with someone who acts shamelessly or causes difficulty, Aurelius would reflect on the inevitability of such characters in our world. He understood that a world devoid of challenging individuals is an impossibility. Therefore, he advised against perceiving the actions of these people as personal attacks. Instead, he suggested viewing their behavior as a result of ignorance. They act inappropriately not out of malice but due to a lack of understanding. Consider, for instance, someone who makes derogatory comments about your appearance. They might not recognize the harm in their words, believing they are offering motivation rather than causing pain. Your reaction to their comments stems from your understanding of kindness and respect, an understanding they may not share. This difference in perspective is crucial to remember. Just as others may be ignorant, we too can be unaware of certain truths or viewpoints. In dealing with difficult individuals, it's important to remember that our judgment of right and wrong is shaped by our knowledge and experiences. Those who offend or hurt us often do so from a place of ignorance, not having the same insights or wisdom that guide our actions. By acknowledging this, we can approach such situations with empathy rather than anger, seeking to educate rather than retaliate. This approach not only helps in dealing with challenging people but also fosters personal growth. It encourages us to examine our own beliefs and understandings, recognizing that we too have much to learn. By practicing patience and empathy, we not only navigate difficult interactions more effectively, but also contribute to a more understanding and compassionate world. Reflecting on our daily interactions, it's worth considering how often we intentionally act or speak with the aim of upsetting others. For most of us, the instances of deliberately baiting or taunting someone are rare. This realization brings an important insight. Even when someone seems irritating or troublesome, their intention is usually not to cause distress. In light of this, it becomes essential to approach our interactions with family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers with kindness and understanding. Remembering our shared human experience is crucial. We often don't know the struggles or challenges the other person is facing. This lack of insight should inspire us to be present, compassionate, and empathetic in our social engagements. Adopting this mindset can profoundly enhance our relationships. It allows us to deepen our appreciation for others, recognizing that everyone has their own battles and complexities. This approach doesn't just improve our interactions, it enriches our own lives, fostering a sense of connection and empathy. However, there will be occasions, albeit rare, where someone's intention might indeed be to hurt us. In such situations, Stoicism offers a powerful tool, the ability to control our own thoughts and actions. If you encounter someone who seems intent on undermining your spirit, you have the choice to not let their actions affect you. By adhering to your own morals and values, you can let their negativity pass over you, maintaining your inner peace and integrity. This Stoic principle is not just about enduring negativity, it's about rising above it. It teaches us that while we cannot control the actions of others, we can control our reactions. By choosing kindness, understanding, and empathy, we not only navigate difficult situations more gracefully, but also contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. In conclusion, the Stoic approach to dealing with difficult people and situations is grounded in empathy, understanding, and self-control. By recognizing that most people do not intend to cause harm, we can approach our interactions with kindness and compassion, and in the face of intentional negativity, we have the power to maintain our composure and integrity, guided by our own values and principles. This approach not only helps us handle challenging situations, but also enriches our relationships and personal growth, fostering a more empathetic and understanding world. As we continue our Stoic journey, let us remember these lessons and strive to apply them in our daily interactions, fostering a world where understanding prevails over conflict. Let it go. In the timeless words of Marcus Aurelius, the best revenge is to be unlike the one who performed the injustice. This profound statement, predating even the sagas of Disney princesses, encapsulates a powerful Stoic principle: the art of foregoing revenge. Aurelius, a paragon of Stoic wisdom, understood that retaliation in kind to rudeness or insults only serves to lower oneself to the perpetrator's level, inadvertently legitimizing their conduct. Aurelius implores us to ascend to a higher moral plane, responding to provocations with virtue and reason. Life, as we know, is replete with unpredictability. Our meticulously laid plans can, and often do, veer off course. The promotion that seemed within reach may elude us. Traffic jams can disrupt our commutes, our well-crafted content might not capture the viral attention we hoped for, or illness may strike unexpectedly. Such externalities, including the words and actions of others, lie beyond our direct control. In our professional and social spheres, we inevitably encounter individuals who challenge our patience, those who jump cues, claim undue credit, or publicly demean us. While we have little sway over their actions, our reaction to these provocations often lingers, festering into resentment, anger, or vengeful fantasies, sometimes haunting us for days, months, or even years. To navigate these turbulent interactions, Stoicism offers a beacon of guidance. It teaches us to differentiate between what is within our control and what is not. The actions and words of others are like the wind, unpredictable and uncontrollable. Our domain, however, is our response. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we learn to meet adversity with equanimity, transforming potential conflicts into opportunities for personal growth and reflection. This approach is not merely about passive endurance, but about actively choosing a path of virtue. It's about recognizing the futility of harboring ill will towards those who wrong us. As another Stoic philosopher, Epictetus, wisely stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This sentiment resonates deeply in our modern lives, where the pace and pressures can often lead to hasty, emotionally charged reactions. In applying these Stoic principles to our contemporary challenges, we find a wellspring of resilience. When faced with difficult people, whether in the workplace or in personal relationships, we can choose to respond not with bitterness or spite, but with understanding and composure. This doesn't imply weakness or submission, rather, it's a testament to our strength and character. According to Stoic philosophy, vengeance is not only futile but potentially harmful to oneself. Stoics advocate for a perspective that doesn't take mistreatment personally. When someone acts poorly towards us, it's often a reflection of their own limitations or ignorance. Their actions, whether intentional or unintentional, are outside our control. The key lies in how we respond to these actions. If someone's behavior is unintentional, expending our energy on their oversight is unproductive. If it's intentional, it indicates a flaw in their character, something beyond our influence. The Stoic approach is to focus on what we can control, our reaction to their behavior. This mindset is crucial when facing rudeness, name-calling, or offensive tones. It prompts us to question the real impact of these actions on us. Take, for instance, being ridiculed and called ugly. Stoicism encourages us to reflect. Does the opinion of such a person truly matter? What real consequences arise from their words? The only tangible effects are those we allow to take root in our minds. If these effects are confined to our thoughts, then they are within our control. By mastering our internal responses, we render their words powerless over us. Marcus Aurelius, a sage in Stoic thought, guides us to curb the instinct to retaliate with bitterness. Instead, he teaches the virtue of letting go. This principle is not about passivity or acceptance of mistreatment. It's about choosing a response that aligns with our values and well-being. By refusing to engage in a cycle of negativity, we maintain our peace and integrity. In conclusion, dealing with life's jerks, cheats, and other challenging individuals is an inevitable part of our journey. By embracing the Stoic philosophy, we equip ourselves with a powerful toolkit for maintaining our serenity and integrity in the face of adversity. As we navigate these encounters, let us remember Aurelius's wisdom and strive to be unlike those who do us wrong, responding not with vengeance but with virtue and reason. Set your expectations straight. Let's start with a powerful thought from Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor known for his profound insights. He once said, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." This isn't about harboring negative thoughts. Rather, it's about setting realistic expectations. Marcus Aurelius, a paragon of discipline, practiced negative visualization every morning. He prepared himself mentally for all sorts of characters he might encounter, ensuring he was ready to handle even the most challenging individuals with composure. Why is this important? Well, difficult people are a staple in our lives. They're in our workplaces, social circles, and sometimes even in our homes. The Stoic approach isn't to wish them away but to be prepared for their presence. It's not about thinking ill of others. It's about equipping ourselves to handle any situation with a calm and steady mind. Picture this. You're at work, engrossed in your tasks, and everything seems to be going smoothly. Suddenly your boss storms in, berating you loudly over a mistake in your report. You're caught off guard, feeling embarrassed and angry. Now, let's tweak this scenario. Imagine if a colleague had forewarned you about your boss's foul mood. You would have double-checked your work, and even if the confrontation still happened, the blow wouldn't be as harsh because you were mentally prepared. This is the essence of Stoicism in dealing with difficult people. It teaches us that our expectations shape our reactions. By reminding ourselves that we might encounter unpleasantness, we're less likely to be shaken when it happens. It's a part of life, and expecting it makes us more resilient. Remember, it's not just about bracing for the worst, it's about maintaining our inner peace amidst external chaos. As Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, wisely stated, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By anticipating and accepting the presence of challenging individuals, we reduce the power they have over our emotions. So, as you go about your day, remember Marcus Aurelius's morning ritual. Expect the unexpected, prepare for the difficult, and maintain your serenity. In doing so, you'll find that you're not just enduring life's challenges, you're mastering them with the wisdom of the Stoics. This approach doesn't just help you cope, it transforms us into individuals who can face any situation with a calm and composed spirit. And in this journey, remember, you're not alone. We're all navigating this together, learning and growing with each encounter. 10 Stoic lessons inspired by Marcus Aurelius on how to effectively deal with difficult people. Navigating the complexities of human interactions, especially with challenging individuals, is a timeless endeavor. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, offers profound insights into this aspect of life. His teachings, encapsulated in the Meditations, provide us with a guide to handle difficult people effectively. Let's delve into 10 Stoic lessons inspired by his wisdom, tailored for you as we journey through this exploration together. Lesson 1. Cultivate inner strength. Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This profound statement is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, teaching us to focus on what lies within our control. It's not the waves that should concern us, but how we steer our boat. In the journey of life, we often cross paths with individuals who challenge our patience and composure. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher, understood this all too well. He advised us to develop an inner fortress, a sanctuary of calm and resilience. By nurturing our inner strength, we become like a sturdy oak tree, unshaken by the storms of human interaction. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or avoiding conflict. It's about understanding and managing them. When dealing with difficult people, it's essential to remember that our power lies in our response, not in changing others. This is where mindfulness and self-awareness come into play. By being mindful, we observe our thoughts and emotions without getting swept away by them. We learn to respond, not react. This inner strength is more than just a shield. It's a source of empowerment. It allows us to navigate through life's challenges with grace and composure. When we cultivate this resilience, we don't just survive encounters with difficult people, we thrive in spite of them. This resilience contributes to our overall well-being, making us more patient, understanding, and compassionate. Practicing empathy. Stoicism teaches us to approach difficult people with understanding, recognizing that everyone has their own battles. Marcus Aurelius, known for his empathy, reminds us to consider others' perspectives, responding with compassion instead of frustration. By trying to understand what drives their actions, we can foster a more positive dynamic. This practice of empathy not only bridges gaps but also improves communication and strengthens relationships, even with the most challenging individuals. As we continue, remember that these teachings are not just historical anecdotes. They are practical tools for our daily lives. Marcus Aurelius, despite being an emperor, faced similar challenges in dealing with people. His approach, grounded in Stoicism, offers us a timeless strategy to navigate the complexities of human behavior. By internalizing these lessons, you can transform your interactions, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and understanding. Incorporating these Stoic principles into your life requires patience and practice. It's about shifting your perspective, focusing on what you can control, and approaching others with empathy and understanding. As you apply these lessons, you'll find that dealing with difficult people becomes less of a struggle and more of an opportunity to practice Stoicism in real life. Remember, as another Stoic philosopher, Epictetus, said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." By embracing these Stoic lessons, you empower yourself to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. Maintain equanimity of life, especially when dealing with challenging individuals. Maintaining emotional balance is crucial. This is where the third lesson from Marcus Aurelius comes into play. Maintain equanimity. Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time, teaches us the art of emotional balance. Marcus Aurelius, amidst the turmoil of wars and internal strife during his reign, exemplified this Stoic virtue. He maintained a steady and rational mind, a testament to the Stoic principle of accepting realities beyond our control. By embracing a rational approach and keeping a composed mind, we too can navigate through the storms stirred by difficult people. This emotional steadiness not only aids in clear decision-making but also fosters healthier relationships and a more positive life outlook. Choosing your battles wisely. Reflect on Marcus Aurelius's profound words. Choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been. This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoic discernment. It's about exercising wisdom in deciding when to engage and when to step back. Stoicism isn't about being passive. It's about focusing our energy on what truly matters, on what we can change, and accepting what we cannot. This mindset conserves our energy for meaningful battles, avoiding unnecessary confrontations. By evaluating the significance of each conflict and aligning our actions with our values and goals, we can make impactful choices. This strategic approach not only conserves our energy but also leads us to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. This lesson from Marcus Aurelius are not mere philosophical musings. They are practical tools for everyday life. They teach us to navigate the complexities of human interactions with wisdom and composure. By internalizing these teachings, you can transform your encounters with difficult people into opportunities for personal growth and understanding. Remember, it's not just about facing challenges, it's about growing through them. Let these Stoic principles guide you, and you'll find yourself navigating life's challenges with a newfound resilience and clarity. Detach from external opinions. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." This profound statement from the Stoic emperor encapsulates the Stoic view on the fleeting nature of time and the critical importance of using it wisely, particularly in the context of not allowing ourselves to be overly swayed by external opinions. Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time, teaches us the value of focusing on our internal compass rather than being buffeted by the ever-changing winds of others' judgments and views. Marcus Aurelius, through his insightful reflections, guides us to understand that our true value and worth are not anchored in the external world's fickle and often unfounded judgments. This realization is a powerful tool in dealing with difficult people. By detaching from the weight of external opinions, we free ourselves to live more authentically, embracing our true selves. This detachment leads to a cascade of positive outcomes, a boost in self-confidence, a significant reduction in stress, and an enhanced sense of self-worth. These benefits collectively contribute to a more positive, fulfilling, and serene life, resonating deeply with the Stoic pursuit of inner peace and resilience. Practice mindful communication. Stoicism, a beacon of wisdom in our modern hustle, teaches the art of mindful communication. Marcus Aurelius, a paragon of this philosophy, advocates for speaking with clarity and intention. He implores us to choose our words with care, understanding the power they hold. His own writings and meditations serve as a testament to his dedication to introspection and self-improvement, principles that are crucial in the art of communication. By embracing mindful communication, Aurelius was able to maintain positive relationships even amidst the complex and often turbulent political landscapes of his time. This practice involves selecting words thoughtfully, communicating with clear intent, and avoiding the pitfalls of unnecessary conflict. In our modern context, where misunderstandings are commonplace, practicing mindful communication is more important than ever. It helps in averting conflicts that arise from miscommunication, thereby fostering a more constructive and positive interaction. Moreover, mindful communication is not just about avoiding misunderstandings, it's about building bridges. It enhances understanding, reduces the likelihood of miscommunication, and strengthens relationships. In challenging situations, whether in personal or professional spheres, this approach creates a space for collaboration and cooperation, paving the way for more harmonious and productive interactions. Seneca. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. We are reminded that our perception of interactions is often clouded by our preconceived notions and fears. By applying the lessons of mindful communication and detaching from external opinions, we align closer to reality, reducing unnecessary suffering and enhancing our interactions with others. Focus on virtue, not vices. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This powerful statement encapsulates the essence of Stoicism, urging us to turn our gaze inward and cultivate virtues. Imagine virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance as your guiding stars. They are not just lofty ideals, but practical tools that empower us to navigate life's complexities with moral clarity and resilience. Consider Marcus Aurelius not just as a philosopher but as a leader who walked the talk. His reign over the Roman Empire was marked by a steadfast commitment to these virtues. He didn't just preach wisdom and justice, he lived them, creating a legacy of stability and fairness. This is the Stoic way, to let virtues steer our course through the turbulent seas of life. Now think about your own life. When you face challenging situations, what guides you? Stoicism teaches us to prioritize virtues in these moments. Let wisdom light your path, courage fortify your will, justice shape your actions, and temperance balance your desires. By doing so, you're not just solving a problem, you're growing stronger in character. Your journey towards virtue isn't just for you. It radiates outward, touching the lives of those around you. People start to notice. They see a person who acts with integrity and moral strength. This is how trust is built, how respect is earned. Your relationships deepen, your reputation strengthens. Remember, focusing on virtues isn't just about avoiding vices, it's about actively shaping a life that's principled and fulfilling. It's about becoming a beacon of stability and integrity, much like Marcus Aurelius. As Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, said, "Virtue is the goal of a blessed life." Let this be your guiding principle, and watch as your life transforms, becoming a testament to the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Acknowledge impermanence. Marcus Aurelius, in his profound wisdom, once stated, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This insightful reflection from the Stoic emperor is a powerful reminder of the impermanence of perspectives and opinions. In the realm of dealing with difficult people and challenging situations, this Stoic lesson is particularly pertinent. By embracing the transient nature of life's challenges, we gain a broader perspective, understanding that the difficulties we face are not permanent fixtures in our lives, but fleeting moments that will pass. Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided many through the tumults of life, teaches us to recognize the impermanence of all things, including the challenges posed by difficult situations and people. This acknowledgement serves as a powerful tool in tempering our emotional reactions. When we internalize the idea that challenges are transient, our approach to difficult interactions becomes more measured and composed. We learn to see these challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as temporary phases that will eventually give way. Embracing the transient nature of life's difficulties fosters resilience and adaptability. This mindset enables us to navigate through tough times with a steadier hand, maintaining a positive outlook and a balanced demeanor. It reminds us that no matter how challenging a situation may seem, it is but a passing cloud in the vast sky of our lives. Seek opportunities for growth. Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time, encourages us to view challenges, especially those involving difficult people, as opportunities for personal and moral growth. Marcus Aurelius, a sage in the Stoic tradition, enlightens us with the idea that difficult people can be our greatest teachers. They offer us invaluable lessons in patience, empathy, and understanding, virtues that are essential for personal development and moral fortitude. In the face of adversity, instead of succumbing to frustration or despair, Stoicism teaches us to focus on the lessons and insights each interaction offers. This perspective transforms our approach to challenges. Difficult people and situations become less of a burden and more of a classroom where we can learn and grow. By viewing these interactions as opportunities for development, we shift our focus from the immediate discomfort to the long-term benefits of personal growth. This Stoic approach to challenges not only helps in dealing with difficult people, but also contributes significantly to our ongoing personal development. It encourages us to cultivate a mindset where every interaction, no matter how challenging, is seen as a chance to strengthen our character and enhance our understanding of the human condition. In this way, we not only navigate through life's difficulties with greater ease but also emerge from them as wiser, more compassionate individuals. Lead by example. In the realm of Stoicism, the concept of leading by example stands as a cornerstone, a guiding principle that encourages us to embody the virtues we hold dear. This philosophy, deeply rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, emphasizes the importance of living out the ideals of wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. Marcus Aurelius, through his own life, demonstrated these Stoic virtues, setting a powerful example for those around him and for generations to come. The essence of leading by example in Stoicism is not just about adopting these virtues in isolation, but about integrating them into our daily interactions, especially when dealing with challenging individuals. Whether it's someone who acts unfairly, behaves in a hurtful manner, or simply tests our patience, the Stoic approach is to respond with integrity, empathy, and resilience. By doing so, we not only uphold our own moral standards but also influence those around us, subtly encouraging them to reflect on their actions and perhaps choose a better path. Consider the story of Cato the Younger, another Stoic figure who was known for his unwavering moral integrity. Even in the face of corruption and moral decay in Roman politics, Cato remained steadfast in his principles, never swaying for personal gain or popularity. His life serves as a testament to the power of leading by example, showing that even in a sea of adversity, one can maintain virtue and integrity. In our contemporary world, filled with its own unique challenges and difficult people, the lessons from Marcus Aurelius and Cato are more relevant than ever. When we encounter someone who is unkind or dishonest, it's easy to react with anger or frustration. However, the Stoic way is to look inward, cultivating our inner strength and focusing on our own virtues. This approach doesn't just help us navigate these difficult interactions with grace and wisdom, it also contributes to our personal and moral growth. By practicing empathy, we strive to understand the perspectives and struggles of others, even those who may seem like jerks or cheats. This doesn't mean condoning their actions, but rather choosing to respond in a way that aligns with our values. It's about finding that balance between standing up for what's right and maintaining our inner peace. As we continue to draw inspiration from the historical wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, we find that their teachings offer invaluable insights for our modern lives. They remind us that our actions and responses have a ripple effect, influencing not just our own well-being, but also the environment around us. By leading with virtue, we contribute to a more harmonious and productive community, where the principles of Stoicism can take root and flourish. Let us embody the virtues of wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation, just as Marcus Aurelius did, and in doing so inspire those around us to do the same. This path not only enhances our personal growth, but also fosters a positive and supportive social environment, making our world a little better, one interaction at a time. As we wrap up this insightful session on how Stoics deal with jerks, cheats, and other difficult people, on Stoic in Your Life channel, let's not forget that Stoicism is more than just a philosophy. It's a toolkit for navigating life's complexities. The real test of these principles comes in their application. in the moments when we're tested by difficult individuals and challenging situations. I invite you to bring these Stoic strategies into your daily life. Observe how they change your interactions and enhance your personal well-being. It's in these everyday moments that the true power of Stoicism shines through, helping you grow stronger and more content. Now, I'm eager to hear from you. How will you use these Stoic teachings in your life? Will you take a moment to step back and apply reason the next time you're faced with a challenging person? I encourage you to share your plans, questions, or any insights in the comments section. Your participation is invaluable, as it helps all of us grow and learn together in our Stoic journey. Thank you for being a part of this episode on Stoic in your life. If you found value in our discussion today, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Every interaction, every challenge is a chance to practice and embody Stoicism. Let's continue to learn and evolve together. Until our next meeting, embrace your Stoic path with courage and joy. Remember, in the face of life's trials, we don't just endure, we thrive.